guys, I'm Phil Snowden, the fat loss and performance coach here at Meta Evolution Gym in Chatham. Kapow! How are we doing? So today's video is kind of a little bit poo-pooing the whole calorie counting mantra that seems to be dotting around in the industry at the moment, all right? But without doubt, I'm not going to say it's a load of nonsense because yes, ethically speaking, if you reduce, scientifically speaking, if you reduce the amount of energy that you consume, effectively you will reduce more body fat. If you expend more energy as well than you are consuming, you again lose more body fat. If you do both at the same time, well, guess what? You'll reduce more body fat. So yes, you do need to consider energy in and energy out balance, okay, when we're talking in terms of fat loss. However, in the industry at the moment, it's all been about counting calories, and effectively, if you count your calories, keep those under your required calorie intake for the day, then you will lose weight. Well, that's great. Okay, you'll also lose weight from when your teeth will fall out your head as well, because if we start counting calories, we forget things like sugar and how bad that is for us. Now, let's use this little example of a graph, all right? So assume then I have my last meal at the night, in the evening, okay? My blood sugar levels are gonna drop down here like so. So we wake up in the morning, some of us feel hungry, some of us don't, but we tend to get our first meal of the day known as breakfast or breakfast, okay? Where we break the fast from the night before. So say we go for something healthy, I don't know, muesli, a glass of orange juice, a croissant or something like that. Something to give us a bit of a boost before we head off to work for the day ahead. Full of energy. So our blood sugar levels start to increase just like so. Depending on the type of carbohydrate, on the amount of protein that you're consuming, will depend on how fast that spike is and how long period. Okay, but assume it's something sugary like syrup and the orange juice. Now throughout the day, that's going to start coming down, okay? So say we get to work about 9 o'clock and then our blood sugar levels crash because we're just eating a load of crap. So then someone says, oh, do you fancy a cup of coffee? I'll be like, yeah, all right, I need a stimulus to kind of perk me up a little bit. Oh, do you fancy a biscuit with that? And I'll be like, whoa, just one biscuit, I'm trying to be good, all right? So our blood sugar levels go up again, all right? So this is a drastic version of that. So, our blood sugar levels have gone up, and then because it's something sweet and refined, our blood sugar levels go up very quickly, followed by a sudden spike, okay? Then we get to around sort of lunchtime, we're starving, all we want to do is eat something, so we can't wait to have some of that sandwich that we've pre-made, all right, a bag of Snack and Jacks, a go-ahead cereal bar or something like that, plus a Diet Coke and a banana because we're being healthy, obviously. So our blood sugar levels shoot up. Again, then we can expect a bit of a decline in those blood sugar levels around sort of 3 o'clock in the afternoon when your mate in the office goes, fancy a brew? Be all right, okay. Oh, it's Doris's birthday as well. Do you fancy a slither of cake? Oh, okay, only a slither because I'm trying to be good. All right, so then our blood sugar levels start going up again. All right, because it was a highly refined sugary food that we had, we get a nice peak and then we get a trough here as well. Okay, so then it gets to about 5 o'clock time, knocking off time. We head to the train station. All right, we're starving. We just quickly nip into Marks and Spencer's or something like that. We'll grab something for the train journey. I don't know, some nuts or a bit of fruit or something like that. So our blood sugar levels will shoot back up again. All right, and assume by the time we get home, we start cooking dinner. We've just gone out and fed the dog. We've raided the cupboards looking for something to eat. So we're over consuming around how much energy that we should be anyway. We start cooking food. And then as we're cooking that food, we're eating it as well because we're so hungry. So our blood sugar levels shoot straight up. We're over consuming how much energy that we're consuming. Then we actually consume the meal that we was preparing before, which is like loads of quantity of it because we were cooking it while we were starving. So we thought we might need a little bit extra. So our blood sugar levels, okay, and our consumption of energy has gone up here somewhere. All right, that blood sugar level starts to drop down again. We're off the chart now. All right, and then your partner says, I fancy a little bit of something. Do you fancy a bit of chocolate? And it's like 8 o'clock at night. You'd be like, all right then, Love Island's on. So you have a little bit of a chocolate and maybe a glass of wine because you've had a stressful day. So our blood sugar levels shoot straight back up here again. And then in the evening or throughout the night, our blood sugar levels drop off again, okay? And then we come back to this zone here and our breakfast, 7 o'clock in the morning where we breakfast again, all right? So this is all pretty ridiculous, really, because we're sending our blood sugar levels up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's going to have a massive impact on our blood, on our pancreas. Our pancreas is the organ that helps us release insulin. Now, what the body will tend to do is become insulin resistant. So it says, hey, look, that's not enough insulin. You need to get some more. So that's when type 2 diabetics have to start jabbing up and injecting themselves with insulin to help get rid of all the glucose that's in the blood, in the body, okay? Now, type 2 diabetes is a very manageable illness and potentially reversible if you are thinking about lifestyle, improving your lifestyle, and if you're controlling your carbohydrates as well, okay? So if you're familiar with glycemic index, glycemic load, that may help out with that, okay? But essentially, type 2 diabetes is not a condition that you want. If you like the thought of daily checking your feet so that they don't have to be amputated, regularly kind of having your sight tested to make sure that you don't go blind, and regularly injecting yourself with insulin because you keep having highs and lows throughout the day and having to go at your family or whatever, then keep eating how many calories you like or as little calories you like. Get your energy from loads of starchy, carbohydrate-y, sugary foods because it's under your calories, all right? Guys, that is a piss take. Have a great day. Speak to you soon.